Hi guys, it's Belle here. I'm sorry if you can hear noise, but it's a Sunday afternoon here and this is the only time I have to film this and it has to be filmed today. So I apologise for that in advance. So the December event swap on the Alternative Junk Journals Facebook group, was to create a plain and naked journal that our swap partner can hopefully use as a December daily as a flower. And it had to be unembellished pages, completely naked. And then we had to add a minimum of 20 pieces of ephemera. Well, about 20 pieces of ephemera. Any fabric we sent had to be at least a yard as well, so that they had a good amount to work with. I'm just going to say outright, this was one of the hardest journals I've made, just because I just love to embellish. So I don't really make naked journals. It really does feel like I'm sending my journal out in just her underwear. Poor little thing. So I really struggled with creating this journal. It had to be 9 by 5.75 inches, 13 pages inside, plain page, basic pages, and you could add up to about 3 sort of other pages. But basically the description was to make it so that if people are using this for a December daily, it's not too over embellished and it can grow quite easily. So the cover had to be a soft cover as well. And if any of you who've watched my October daily journals videos have seen, these journals can get super, super chunky. So I just added this green sari silk ribbon to the front. 1, to help keep it closed when it does get chunky, and 2, to add a bit of decoration to the front, as we can't decorate the front. Yeah, and if the person who receives it doesn't like it, they can use something else. So let's get started. The cover is just this fabric I found in my stash that kind of reminded me of gingerbread houses. So I like that, and I added some bells. And then it's just edged with this little heart trim that I received in some happy mail. And then, although we weren't supposed to decorate the pages, I couldn't resist adding some fabric tabs because I can't resist. I love fabric and I love texture, and it's just, I had to, well, anyway, I hope my swap partner doesn't mind. I've stitched twice around the edge so that it gives it this kind of wonky kind of stitching. And then I've just distressed with some distress ink. So let's get to it. It's really plain, so the flip through won't take long. So inside I've just added a pocket here. I could put stuff, trimmed with some more beautiful lace I got in Happy Mail. And then this is just some scrapbook paper. Some more scrapbook paper with a little fabric tab. This is some vintage music paper, and it's not specifically Christmas, but I like that it said, "You're here, you're there, you're everywhere," because it reminded me of Santa Claus. Just some more scrapbook paper. Some tea-stained lined paper, more scrapbook paper, add a tab, little Christmas bag. These are actually 2 penguins, you'll see their face. Some more scrapbook paper, just says Happy Holidays all over it. I wanted this one to be kind of red and green, but kind of folksy and bright, so cute little snowman scrapbook paper that I have been hoarding for ages. Some plain dotty scrapbook paper. You'll see a lot of these pages are white and plain because, realistically, the person's going to be sticking lots of their own stuff on there. So fabric tab, some more tea stained lined paper, which reminds me, sorry, just taking a drink of tea. It's very cold here. Some more scrapbook paper. More scrapbook paper. I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot. I just won't say scrapbook paper anymore. You'll get the gist. Another fabric tab. This is from a children's nursery rhyme book. Again, not specifically Christmassy, but it says winter time, and it's all about going to bed in the winter and the chilly weather. And then the other side is just other poems, so I did that. This is thick double-sided card for sort of the middle of my signature. And then I added this Christmas vellum. And I just like the way that you can kind of see it best because of the red in the background. So that is the middle of my journal with the little bells, which of course the person can remove if it's annoying them, but I like sound. The other side of that card, oops, other side of that nursery rhyme paper. Look at him, his little dog. I think that's a corgi out in the snow. We don't get a lot of snow now, strangely, in this part of England. It's very sad. A bit more scrapbook paper and fabric tab. Paper. So plenty of room to journal, to make their own, to fill with their Christmas memories or December memories or holiday memories or whatever anyone celebrates, Yuletide memories. I just love this paper so much. And this one actually, the red. As you know, if you've watched my 10 questions, a huge fan of red. So, and this is the other side of those. I mean, look at those little penguins. Aren't they just cute with their little bobble hat? And the red dots looks a bit like snow. More holly paper, tea stained, scrapbook, the other side of that vintage music paper, the candy cane paper, and then another pocket here for them to put anything in. So really super simple journal, and it's all bound. So super simple journal. So for the ephemera, firstly, I made an embellishment box because I love embellishment boxes. And on this one's just a bit of paper, some holly die cuts from Anna Griffin collection that I've put some gems on to make it sparkle and the holly stand out. A little bit of baker's twine and some of these flowers that I've been hoarding for ages. They're made from paper and they're just beautiful. And then I had this wooden Noel that I just what's the word I'm looking for? Embossed. I double embossed it with some sparkly embossing powder. So just pretty. And then inside, I've got some washi, a little bauble one, some stripes. This little one just is pretty with the hearts and the snowflakes. And then one that says Happy Christmas. And here we've got these are little mini postcards, little vintage postcards. Try to see if you can see that. Replicas. They're so cute. I'm not going to get everything out because it will take forever. But yeah, just some of those. And then these two little card embellishment bits, ephemera, which say Christmas party and Christmas wish list, because I thought they'd probably work quite well. And here I've actually got some of the flowers that I used on top, so I've gifted them some of those in the pack. And then here's just some little red and green gems. So in here, this is a selection of basically wooden embellishments and some other resin pieces, and like these are almost like a thin metal charm. So just lots of those, all Christmas themed. Some wooden, because I really like wooden pieces and sort of 3D. So there's gingerbread men and reindeer and all sorts in there. 2 colours of baker's twine, both in over a yard. A green, red and white one and just a red and white one. And then this really lovely, this is actually velvet with like this shimmery fabric in the middle. There we go. So there's over a yard of that. In here is just a lot of different stickers they may like to use. Angels and stockings and snowmen and cupcakes and everything Christmassy. This is another mash section. Get in there, stocking. So we've got some of these beaded charms. I think there's a couple in there. I've put some Christmas brads in. There's a little snowman one. I've put some bells in, some different pom-poms in different Christmas colours. Lots of different buttons here, in reds and greens and whites. There's a little Christmas tree brad. I hope those are showing up okay. Little wooden buttons. Yep, just lots of buttons and brads and pom-poms and all sorts. In here is just loads of different card ephemera. So words and Christmas trees and mittens and stars and 3D kind of ephemera and all sorts there. And in here I've made all the day numbers. So they're on red and green with white sparkles and green, red sparkles and green. Goes all the way through to 31. And there's also some little sparkly paper clips in there too. Because, oh, I hope my swap partner likes sparkly stuff because I do at Christmas. And here's some die cuts, some snowflakes, some tags, gingerbread men, wreaths. Oh gosh, and these little Mother Christmas and these cute little penguins. So I was picking that up. So lots of die cuts in there for them to use. Oh, where you going, Mr. and Mrs. Gingerbread Man? So I'll sort that out in a minute. Some smaller red and green gems. And in here we've got just a little tub of red, green and gold sequins. Try and get that to pick up. And these are like a white holographic angel sequin, which is lovely. And then just this little sparkly trim that, you know, I thought they might like to use. So that is my embellishment box full of all sorts of random embellishments. So I'll just put that to the side and now take a drink of tea whilst I'm getting my ephemera. So also added some napkins that they can decoupage with. Little Santa, look at his little face, it's so cute. And his cute little Robin. So some napkins, some more of this lovely, this is red and white, almost candy cane trim. Let's have a look. I'm going to send them this little stamp collection that I've had for ages and never used. This little packet of stickers that, again, I've had for ages. I've literally got so much Christmas stuff. I think it's because in this country we don't get a lot of Halloween stuff. So Christmas is my second favourite holiday. So I have like triple the amount of Christmas stuff that I have Halloween. These are 2 bags. They're kind of, I think they're going to be almost like sweet bags because they're clear. And it says, all I want for Christmas is, crossed out you and cake. But I thought they were quite nice. I made a little pack of these die cut embellishments. So there's Santa, Rudolph and the sleigh with presents with sparkly googly eyes. So they might want to use those. I've got this little Christmas card which I thought was quite cute. Let it snow. It's never been used. And inside there I've just got some of these little lists that I thought were quite cute. I've given them a few of those because, you know, you always need to make lists at Christmas. A little just journaling writing card I had in my stash. And a couple of these little die cut Tim Holtz pieces. So we've got those. Okay. I think we're getting... Oh, I've got this little ephemera folder, which I've just tied up with twine. And in here is some of the... what's she called? Anna Griffin die cuts. I absolutely love these. Look at that one with the bell. It's very vintage looking. And there's also this little tag that it was in my stash. I didn't make this, but I just thought, oh, that's lovely, that'll go. So there we go. So so I made a fabric flip. Not everyone uses them, but I tend to use flips and fabric a lot in my journals, so I thought I'd just quickly put one of those together for my swap partner. And then I also made, where's the other one, a couple of little fabric embellishment pieces that they can put on their page and cut the threads if they don't like them. I'll have to trim that one actually. And little gingerbread man, just some stamped images and some fabric. And then I made a couple of smaller ones. Sorry, I'm trying to find the other one. Oh, there it is. And that one says Joy with the little reindeer. And this one says Holidays with the little felt Christmas tree. All stitched around. So hopefully they like those. Made this little tag pocket. It's plain on the back because I didn't know if they wanted to add their own paper or like stick it down. It's just got a little card embellishment in there and a little tag with some baker's twine, and then little fabric on the bottom. I made this decorated collaged envelope piece, front and back, and then that just opens up. Oh gosh, I can't get it out now. Oh, it does come out. And it's got a journaling card inside with these cute little girls or boys on the sleigh. Again, collaged, and then writing space on the back. Simple decoupaged glassine bag with this Santa winking, which I thought was cute and they could use. This was in my stash. I didn't make this. So, but I thought, well, it's plain enough they can still embellish. And just another little pocket. Another little journaling card, and this is a stamped image on some canvas. Some more fabric and buttons, writing space on the back. You can see them all here. Here's another little tag that I've made, little die cut down there. Fabric up top, writing space on the back, stitched around. Couple more little tags. This one's got a wooden tree embellishment, some fabric, and this one's got one of my little cross-stitch pieces and another one of those Anna Griffins, and both you can write on the back of. These are two little, just tiny little tags. They could almost mount tiny photos on. So just put a die cut on the front, bit of fabric, put some tea stain paper on the back. Two little tiny cross-stitch tags here. I'm not sure, you could probably put paper on the back and write on them, but I just thought they'd make nice embellishments for a page. Then I made 3, trying to find the other one, pockets that they can then stick in their journal. This little reindeer one using one of my die cuts and his wobbly eyes. A little one with some fabric that I've stitched around, another little die cut that just says Mistletoe Kisses. And this is simple. This is like a double pocket, so there's a pocket here in the front, pocket there, bit of fabric, and I tried to leave it so they could decorate a bit more. And then finally I made these large journaling tags. So this one just says December Magic. Little image I had, some fabric, Brad, little holly hanging off it, plain on the back. This one, again, just a bit of fabric word printed on canvas, little fabric tap up the top, and a little Brad there with a little Christmas tree. That's my cat meowing because he can't get to me because I'm not allowed at the moment. And then another little, my final journaling card, again, just collage piece, some card ephemera, some fabric at the top and plain at the back. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's my entry for the December journaling swap, and I really hope my swap partner likes it. So I had a drink of tea then. Lots of fabric, lots of handmade bits, but also lots of bits that they can decorate themselves. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Got any questions, leave them below. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, and Really hope my swap partner likes it, and I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. If I'm a bit quiet today, it's because I'm not feeling very well. You can hear by the gravelly throat. So thank you so much for watching, and be back again soon. Bye.